Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another stress-free Sunday. Just a chill live Q&A with your boy El Jefe, man. But just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who showed up super early for the stream. Really do appreciate you guys coming in so early. I think we got Steve that came in first and foremost. We had Bradley coming in. And Steve also, you're very welcome. He received his prize from the big giveaways. I appreciate it. Had the master come in early. Gaming with G came in mad early. Appreciate you, man. LaShawn, good to see you, bro. Appreciate you. Sean, what's up, man? Bradley Larcher. Cosmic, what's up, man? How's everybody doing? Paula, good to see you. Good to see you. Passive Aggressors in the house. What's up, man? Barry Johnson's in the house. What's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. Kings fan, how you doing? Gigi, good to see you, Kimmy. Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, man. So it's nothing too crazy today, man. Just been busy with work stuff, busy with a lot of things going on in real life. So just trying to keep things afloat, man. But I got some projects in the works too. So we're just trying to get things done. But really happy to be here, man. Happy to be here on a Sunday with all of you, because you could be doing anything, but here you are hanging with me. So yeah, but I don't have anything. I don't have like a live review or anything like that planned. I'm jumping on just to hang with you guys. That's really what it comes down to. So that's really all that's going on. So wanted to give everybody their shout outs. Everybody coming through and hanging with me. Oh, Jeff, good to see you, man. Drummer boy, what's up, man? Doobie Day Shay, hey. Hawks, good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But yeah, we're just we're doing what we do here. That's really it. Ron Guido, what's up, man? Rob Nitro, good to see you. Good to see you. I see you, Gino. What's up, man? Max, what's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Appreciate y'all coming through. Always good to see you guys coming through, man. But yeah, so yeah, actually couldn't. I didn't stream last week. I didn't stream last week because I got it in my head to go ahead and upgrade my PC, and ended up building a new streaming PC, a new setup. But then, like a dummy, I didn't back up any of my OBS settings, so I had to kind of like rebuild my whole stream from scratch. And because I didn't export those settings, I wasn't sure how to even set it up. So I had to hit up my guy Ben from the channel Lover of Tech. So huge shout out to Ben, because he sat down with me for like 2.5 hours to get all of my OBS, everything dialed in, the audio, the video, to make sure that everything was on point, to make sure like I got all my sound effects back, So I just wanted to make sure that everything was working. But yeah, we got it all set up, man. So we got the transitions, like going from camera one, we can go to the top down. We got that set up now. There's my other camera. Had a lens go bad on camera 3, so now it's more like a wide angle kind of a belly cam type of a view. But we got that going. We got a dual camera setup now, so we can run like this. If I wanted to show you guys something, let's say something like that. If I want to show you guys something, we could talk about that at the same time, and I can still be on camera, or we can hit all 3 at the same time. So if we wanted to talk, just like that, just kind of showing off and showing all 3 angles at the same time. So he's got me set up, man. I got no complaints. So huge shout out to Ben for helping me out with that, man. It's super helpful. But yeah, man. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Grubbing on Jersey mics. Nice. Oh yeah, Barry. Yeah, Barry wasn't in the last stream, man. Barry was on vacation, man. A much needed vacation, I might add. So yeah, man, much needed vacation. Let's see. Oh, Steve, how's your friend doing with the transplant? He's doing okay, man. He's actually still. It's a shout out to my buddy Mike. He's still in the hospital, so he's still actually in a hospital and hospitalized and stuff. Had a couple of complications, but he is on the mend. I actually went to visit him on Friday. To check up, make sure he's doing okay, and he's in much better spirits, man. He's already looking way better. He was there joking around with us and stuff. So yeah, so hopefully he'll be getting out this week. But I'm glad they're keeping him there to make sure that everything is going okay. They got to make sure the blood work is good. When you talk about an organ transplant, that is no joke, man. Like your body is fighting hard. so so yeah, man. But I'm really, really happy for him, man. I'm just, always concerned. When it's a close friend like that and they're in a hospital, you always want to make sure that they're doing okay. So, but I appreciate you asking, man. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that he's here. Yo, what's up, Scott? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. You sure? That's the belly cam, bro. So like, we'll go back to camera 3. Bam. Right there. See, that's what it is, bro. But yeah, so we're back. We're back in it. Oh man. But yeah. Yeah, much needed. Yeah, no, I agree, man. I agree. They trying to work Barry to the bone, man, over there. So I'm glad that you're doing better, man. Hopefully that vacation helped out, man. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. Like I said, a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of things going on in personal life, and that's kind of what's been holding me back from a lot of stuff, man. So it's basically, for people who either are new here or may not know, but most of you guys already kind of know the situation about my wife passing away last year. And in about a week or so, it's going to be the actual anniversary of the date of her passing. So we're approaching the actual 1 year mark of that happening. So that's sort of what's been messing with me mentally quite a bit, and that's really what's been putting a slowdown on me doing anything like really creative. It's like, just you're kind of mentally checked out, and for people who haven't gone through something like that, it's like it's a bit different. You know what I mean? So some people get it, some people don't. So yeah, okay, got you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that, because if it's switching audio sources when I'm switching cameras, then yeah, that's definitely a problem. So I'll have to figure that part of it out, man. But it's like I said, it's all a learning process. I'm still trying to get all this stuff dialed in, but we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Let's see here. That guy Max says, "Hey, your review on the Soundcore A201, I was really it was really useful, and I had to subscribe." Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Here for the belly cam. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Yo, David, good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. But so nothing too crazy, man. So more than anything else, man, just trying to get through some of the tougher days, and just for so people know too, because there's, for whatever reason, there's a bit of a lag or delay that I've noticed in the chat. So it's something like 20 seconds. So you might notice that if I respond to your comments, it's like 20 seconds late. There's like a 20%, there's like a 20-second plus ish delay between me seeing messages and what you're going to see coming out on the screen. So just letting you guys know about that delay. There's a little bit of a delay going on. Yo, Mark, hey, good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming through. Thank you, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that goes without saying. I appreciate you, dude. Yeah, no, that goes without saying. But yeah, it's just, we're just, like I said, I'm just taking things one day at a time, and just that these past few days, past few weeks have been a little tougher than usual, but we're doing what we can around here. But yeah, man. Let's see. What's the other thing that I meant to bring up is, I don't know if you guys remember, a few weeks back we did that donation to the Alameda County Community Food Bank. Like all the merch sales, and then like everybody's super chats and stuff. They had what do you call it? We ended up sending over like a $500 payment, but they had an angel investor who was like matching everybody's payment, so it turned into like $1,000. And they actually called me. Like I was like, I got this like random call on my phone. I'm like, what is going on? Somebody from the food bank actually called me to like personally thank me for the donation, and how much it means to them and what it's going to do for the community and stuff. So it was actually really nice to hear from the food bank directly about that. So it like kind of lets me know, like, we're doing the right thing. We're doing what we should be doing, and trying to help out our local community and stuff. And I couldn't do that without all of you guys. So I just wanted to pass that along, because they thanked me, and I said, I was like, it isn't just me, it's my community. And they were like, well, make sure you thank your community on behalf of the Alameda County Community Food Bank. So I wanted to pass along that message, that they were very thankful to all of you, for everybody who's been buying the merch, everybody who's been doing the super chat donations. We're actually putting food on the table for families that need it most, especially now, man. Like, I had no idea that local governments had cut funding because of like the COVID stuff. I guess there was like special programs going on while COVID was going on and stuff. But a lot of that money has just been like, they cut them off. So now it's like, well, you guys are on your own. Like, so they need us, and it's probably at a local level for wherever you are. Those food banks probably need you now more than ever before. So if you've ever considered helping out, it's now would be the time to do so. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how it is, man. Yo, I appreciate you, man. Hey, Jojo, good to see you. Is that Shark FinTech in the house? What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through, man. Yo, is that BJ Perry? What's going on, brother? Always good to see you, bro. Evans in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Yo, we got Gino in the house coming through with a $19.99 super chat. Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate that. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Hopefully this is working. Let's make sure.
It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah. It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah.
Yo, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. And for everybody who knows, man, it's one of those things where all these super chats, all of that stuff, it goes straight towards the Alameda County Community Food Bank. So always down to help out, man. So much appreciated, man. It's awesome. It's important they reach out and let you know. Oh yeah, no, for sure. And I wasn't expecting it. Like, I try to give with no expectation. Like that's kind of a rule in life that I try to follow. It's like, this is also like why I don't like to like lend people money. Like, I'd rather just give it to them because I don't want to put this expectation like, oh yeah, you need to pay me back. Then it turns into a whole thing. I don't want to do that. So I just rather give you a gift. And that's the same thing with them. Like, I wasn't expecting them to hit me back. I operate in faith that my money when or our money, I guess, technically speaking, when we donate it to the food bank, that it's going to the right places. So, but it is really nice that they did reach out. Like, that was unexpected, but very, very nice of them. So yeah, man. Yo, Luis, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Let's see. Yo, Mark, thank you, man. So you shot by 100K like it wasn't even there. You're already at 114. Yeah, man. Stuff happens, man. It's wild. I had a few videos. This is why I always tell people a lot of the time too, is like, with YouTube, you never know, because a lot of people want instant results when it comes to YouTube, right? They want to put out a video and have it go viral, and virality is incredibly overrated. So for people who are not creators, it seems a little weird for me to say that, but it's absolutely true. Because most people aren't ready to go viral. They don't know what to do when they go viral. So, but I had a few videos that popped off that were videos that had came out a while back. Sometimes that'll happen. You'll have a video drop. It'll do okay. It'll just kind of just, doing its thing, moving along. And all of a sudden, like a few months down the road, boom, it just takes off. That's what happened to a couple of my videos. And I think that's one of the main reasons why, I started gaining a lot more subscribers, because the videos found the right people that they needed to find. And that's the YouTube algorithm doing what it's supposed to be doing. So, but yeah, so that's what's going on there. But I appreciate that, man. Yo, Paula coming through with the $14 super chat, at least 14 sec. I'm not sure what that is, but it's highly appreciated. So let's do it one more time.
It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah. It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah. It's the money.
Yo, thank you, Paula. I appreciate that. And see, we got my guy Steve coming through with the 50. I'm gonna see if this one works. You guys let me know. Hopefully this works. Let's see if it works. There we go. It got away from me, man. So I'm probably gonna catch a copyright for that, man. It got away from me, but hopefully it worked, man. But either way, we're gonna do it again for my guy Steve, man. Let's do it again.
It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah. It's the money. It's the money. It's the money. Yeah. It's the
you so much, man. I appreciate you guys. And like I said, you know, all of these super chats, all of the donations, all that stuff is going straight to the food bank. So it's highly, highly appreciated. Yo, we got Dion San. What's up, man? Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm probably butchering it. Sorry about that. Yo, Ivan A coming through some Norwegian currency for your YouTube community. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Once again, man, we're gonna do it again.
It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money.
Yo, much appreciated, man. Seriously, thank you so much, man. Yo, we got the tech preacher in the house. What's up, Eric? Always good to see you, bro. Always good to see you. But yeah, man. Oh yeah. Hitting the milestones is always great, man. I had one of our customers, one of our students from the vidIQ Max program, just hit 1,000 subscribers yesterday, man. So we were all super, super pumped for her. So big shout out to Yucky Ham Sandwich. She's actually a female gaming channel here on YouTube and stuff, and just excellent content. So huge shout out to her. She just hit 1,000 subs, so she's going to be a fresh new YouTube partner. But that's I think that's the toughest, to be completely honest. Like for a brand new channel to get to that 1,000 subs, like for me, like getting to that first 1,000 was like the roughest. But everything after that has been pretty much, you know, not cruise control. Still takes a lot of work. YouTube does get harder, but that first 1,000, man, that is a climb. So huge shout out to her, man. And everybody else is doing good, man. I appreciate you guys, for real, man. Let's see. Such a pop. Yeah, man. I dig that song, man. It's nice. Yeah, man. But yeah, so also just to give you guys like a quick update. So obviously I haven't dropped what should be one of the most important videos for me to drop, which is the review on the Sony XM5 earbuds. Reasons for that being my creativity is in the drain, but that doesn't mean that I haven't gone through a lot of testing with them. So as far as testing goes, there are some things I like about them. So I can give you some initial thoughts. There's some things I like. There's some things I don't like. But they did fix a lot of the things that they needed to fix, which is great. So, but overall I'm impressed with them, but I think they still need a bit of work. So I'm going to expand more on that when I do drop my full review on them. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to see them. And then especially when you compare them against some of the other earbuds that are on the market right now, it's, I don't know. There's so much competition nowadays that it's just absolutely crazy. There's so much good stuff on the market. It's pretty nuts, man. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on with that, man. Let's see here. Oh, we got another one. Mr. 9116. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Let's do it again, man.
It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money, it's the money, it's the money, yeah. It's the money.
Yo, thank you so much, man. I see you behind the decks. What's up, man? Mr. Orlando Bob, Aaron Miller. Good to see you guys. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, getting to 1K was a grind. Yeah, man. It's what I always tell people, man. The first 1K is always the toughest, man. So, but it's all about what you do after that, because that's where a lot of people end up getting lost, and it's like that's when you need to knuckle down and dig even deeper to keep that going, man. So that's really what it comes down to. But yeah, man. Let's see here. The other thing that came up in the comments was my guy Gaming with G. He had mentioned something about Creative dropping a new set of earbuds with solid state drivers, which I was like, wow, I think they only announced this like a couple of days ago, which is still pretty interesting to see. But I'll bring it up. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay still. But yeah, so they're going with these solid state drivers from Creative Labs, and these are using XMEMS solid state drivers, and I think it's kind of cool. Like, it's one of those things where I don't know what this is gonna mean for audio products moving forward, but one of the biggest things that we'll notice is that these drivers are substantially smaller, which means that earbuds themselves, if these drivers sound as good as they claim they will sound, that earbuds will actually get substantially smaller, meaning that there'll be many more options for people with, smaller ears. That's going to be the key. More comfortable earbuds for sleep, more comfortable earbuds, or even more low profile earbuds. Like that's going to be pretty dope. So it was pretty interesting to see this. Yo, is that my guy T? What up, bro? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, so that was one of the things where, yeah, he mentioned that. I'm like, I wonder where this is going to go because this is kind of a newer tech when it comes to audio. So I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. So I don't know if I'll have a chance to check these out. Hopefully I will. It might be worth reaching out to them to seeing like at some point will they have samples available? Am I going to have to go out and buy a set? We'll see. We'll see. But I definitely want to try them out. I want to try them out to see if the sound quality is on point. Because if the sound quality is on point, or if not better than like a lot of earbuds in the market, then this is going to be pretty dope. So because that's like earbud size is always an issue for people. And even some of the earbuds that I think are like, wow, these are some really tiny earbuds. There are people out there who have even tinier ears. So, so that's the thing, man. So we got to make sure that that this stuff really becomes available, for everybody, man. So yeah, you got to go deep, bro. You know what time it is. Oh man, but yeah, so that's the other thing. He had brought that up, and I thought that was kind of interesting. I thought that was kind of an interesting story. So, but should be a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline pretty soon. I'm hearing rumors about Bose dropping a new set of earbuds as well. I think a new set of earbuds, a new set of headphones. I think the last time that Bose did drops, it was in September last year. So it was September last year or September the year before. But either way, I think we're going to have a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline here over the next couple of weeks and next couple of months, which means it's going to be go time for a lot of review content coming up. So, and I know I'm like way behind. Like, here's one thing that I don't need a reminder of at any point in time. So if at any point in time you have this thought in your mind that you should leave me a comment about, a video that's taking too long, trust me, there's a little Jeff inside my head that's smacking me in the face every 5 minutes, reminding me that I should have had a video out on that product already. So, so we'll see. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of different stuff coming down the pipeline, which is going to be pretty interesting. But that's usually how it goes. We get towards the end of the year, we got shopping season. So yeah, and it's always at this time of year. Soundcore, One More, Sony just dropped there, so they're a little ahead of the game, obviously by about a month or so. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see who else steps up to the plate with something new. For the shopping season. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We'll see what happens. But yeah, everybody's always that's what I'm looking forward to right now. What's going to come down? Is there anything good? What's worth buying? So it should be pretty interesting. And then also the good thing about new products dropping, the good thing about new products dropping is that all of the products that dropped last year drop in price. So for everybody who is, my patience, the people who have patience, the ones who just sit back, relax, they just wait. They don't buy the latest and greatest. They buy last year's flagship, right? They're like that meme of that dude standing behind the tree like this, They're just waiting in the wings, bro. Just waiting for these new products to drop because all last year's flagship stuff is going to drop in price. So shout out to the people who wait, because you guys, it's always go time for them. It's always going to be big savings on last year's top products. So yeah, man, it's gonna be nice, man. Yo, is that 504? What up, bro? Good to see you, man. Never late, man. I appreciate you coming through. Yeah, never lets up, bro. That's 100% facts. 100% facts. How's your area looking with Hillary looming? Nah, I'm in. That's Southern California. I'm actually in. Considered NorCal. I'm at the bottom of NorCal because I'm in the Bay Area, so I'm near San Francisco. So yeah, we're fine here. It's just warm and a little too humid for my tastes. I'm not a fan of humidity. But yeah, but here we're fine here. It's SoCal that's been getting rain and wind and stuff. But even from what I've seen, it's not even that bad. More than anything else, they just had an earthquake. Like right before I went live, I started noticing on Twitter that people were like, yo, did we just have an earthquake? I think they had like a 5 on the Richter scale earthquake in the LA area. I'm like, wait, they don't got enough dealing with this tropical storm. Now they got an earthquake too. Like, come on, man. Give these guys a break. Scott, what's up? I read that Jabra getting close with Elite 8 Pro. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. I heard the rumors about Jabra 8 and Jabra 10. But I don't have any inside info on that. I used to get review samples from Jabra. I haven't gotten anything from them in a long time. I think not since I think it was the Elite 4 or the Elite 7. I'm trying to remember. It's like we're talking way back, man. So it's been a long time. It's been a long time because they had the 3s drop, they had the 5s drop, and then now these. So yeah, I haven't had a contact with Jabra in a long time. So yo, Deepak, good to see you, bro. Appreciate you coming in, man. So it's starting to rain hard. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's okay. You can call me a peasant. Nah, man, I'm here for the people that like that hold off on buying stuff and just wait, till the following year, because you're still going to get great tech, but you're going to get it at a heavy discount. So that's usually what happens, like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Not the tech that just dropped will get discounts, but the stuff that dropped last year will be like half price. So that's when I saw a lot of people making moves on like getting like higher end stuff, getting the higher end Sonys, higher end Sennheisers or Bose or stuff like that. Like that was the time to make those moves. So yeah, we were on the phone with my wife's father and he was like, "Gotta go, earthquake." Yo, Heroic, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. This is waiting on those Black Friday. Yeah, 100, dude, facts. Waiting on those price drops. Yeah, man. I mean, we still got a couple months to go, but still, stack up your money. That's usually what I tell people, man. You could do you knock out a lot of that Christmas shopping, like, or in the matter of a couple of days, for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, because now it's like a 2-week thing. You know what I mean? Like when you add in not just Amazon, but Best Buy, Walmart, Target, everybody else, it turns into like a 2-week thing. So yeah. Let's see. I think I'm physically unable to wait for anything. Too much FOMO. Hey, that does happen. I know that feeling. Believe you me. I fall victim to that way too often. Yeah, way too often. Do you think that Beats is finally jumping on the quality train? I still prefer Sony and Bose. Yeah, so Beats has definitely made a massive improvement, in my personal opinion. I know that's not the opinion of everyone out there, but when you compare like the latest Beats headphones to their previous ones, right? To what they had before, there is a noticeable improvement in quality of product. And I honestly, I really do attribute it to Apple acquiring Beats by Dre. Because a lot of the products that have come out that have been, purely like Apple Beats is what I like to call them. It's Beats after the acquisition. A lot of those products have been really, really good. They may not capture the audiophile dream of what sound should be, but as far as consumer level audio goes, they are really good and they fire on all cylinders. Like these last Beats Studio Pro that just came out, everything that they bring to the table, including sound, volume, noise cancellation, USB-C, like all of that stuff, they are really good. Like really good. So like if somebody approached me right now and asked me, should they get the AirPods Max or the Beats? I'm going to tell them straight up, get the Beats. Like to me, it's a no brainer at this point. But yeah, they've definitely stepped up in my opinion for sure. I got my eyes on those OnePlus Pro 2s. Yeah. Hey, I can almost guarantee you they're going to see a big discount for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Oh yeah. And yeah, exactly. Costco too. I forgot about them. Life Note E. I could have swore I'm pretty sure Brian Crenshaw. I'm pretty sure I have a video on those. I'm fairly certain I do. Hang on, let me see. Let me double check. Or I could maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm checking my own lineup of videos here. Maybe I don't. Maybe I didn't get those. Hang on. I just want to see which ones those are, because sometimes what Soundcore does is they'll put out a product and give it a different name, but it'll be it'll be the actual same product as something else I've tested. Oh yeah. So okay, so Brian Crenshaw, the Life Note E, those are the exact same earbuds as the Life P2 Mini. And I do have a video on the Life P2 Mini on my channel. They're really good earbuds. You can get them for super, super cheap. So yeah, if you're looking for something that doesn't have like noise cancellation, but just can deliver sound, you can watch videos and listen to music with. Yeah, they're going to be a solid choice for earbuds. Yeah, yeah. They're definitely recommended, especially the fact that they come in usually like around that $30 price point. Yeah, you could definitely pick those up, man. That's a solid purchase. Let's see here. Hey, that happens, man. Gear acquisition syndrome is a real thing. So I used to run I used to run to Circuit City. Yeah, I remember going to Circuit City when I got my first subwoofer for my first car. Um I forgot what did I ended up getting? Oh, it was oh my god, what was it? It wasn't a JL. Oh, Rockford Fosgate. That's what that's what I had. Rockford Fosgate, and I had a Rockford Fosgate bass tube in the back of my hatchback, and we're talking like 1998, like way back then, man. But yeah, I ended up getting that from Circuit City. Yeah, man, that takes me back, man. Yeah, where the Circuit City was, the one that I'm specifically thinking of, is now like a condo, a neighborhood of condos. That's how long it's been, man. They like not only the business go out, they tore it down and then put in condominiums. So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how long that's been. Am I liking the Flip 5? I mean, so I sort of, I guess. I don't really use it, bro. Like I know this is gonna sound really crazy, but the only reason, so I have the Flip 5 right here. Let's see here. So I have the Flip 5 right here, and I don't really use it. So the reason that I keep this phone, or that I keep, you know, the reason I basically keep any Samsung device on hand is just if I have to test Samsung earbuds, like the Galaxy Buds 2, Galaxy Buds Pro. That's the reason I keep I keep a Samsung device, but I don't actually use it as like my daily device. So as far as like my daily devices, I'm still using my iPhone 14 Pro Max and my Google Pixel Fold. So more my Pixel Fold than any of the other two, especially for when I'm on, taking care of Discord, or um, doing work related stuff. Also, when I'm consuming content, any of that sort of stuff, I'm doing it, with my Pixel Fold. So that's really what it is. 9116. I just purchased one more Evo from Amazon last week for 159 with another 30% off. Definitely worth the money. Totally agree with anyone looking for price drops, because I'm in that boat too. Yeah. That's crazy, man. Yeah, the one more Evos were going for like 109, around, I think it was either when we had the Prime Day sales like a month back or whatever. So yeah, I always tell people, like, if you're looking for one more stuff, always wait for their discounts, because they do some deep discounts. So yeah. JBL Tour Pro 2 has a release date of August 24th up here in Canada. Also, too, I got my Liberty 3 Pros as well. Nice, man. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up. What about AZ80 or XM5? What do you prefer? I guess it depends on what you need them for, but for B, between those two, I prefer the Techniques. Yeah. I know that's a crazy statement to make, but yeah, the AZ80s are legit. They are legit. So, also, I try to stick to price drops as well, but sometimes I just can't wait. No, that's cool. I mean, I totally get it, man. Yeah. I hate that they give them different names. Yo, Brian, hey, so the reason, and so this is just for people who don't know this, right? Why does Soundcore give the same product different names? It's so that they can be sold in big box stores. So like if you want to put a product in like Best Buy or Walmart or Target, those stores, they want to have an exclusive product, right? So they want an exclusive name, and that's basically what they're doing, is saying, okay, cool. The Life Note E are going to be exclusively sold at Best Buy. It's the same freaking product, just has a different name. So, but that's what's going on there. So it throws people off, and trust me, it annoys me too, because at first I'm like, wait, they just dropped new earbuds. What are these? And then I would get them in and be like, this is the same freaking earbud. Like, what the heck? So, and then finally they broke it down. I was like, okay, that's what's going on. So, yeah. Apparently that's a normal thing. Which I didn't know. Like, I was like, oh, okay. They'll have like specific stuff, I think Skull Candy is another one that does that. Like there's certain Skull Candies that you can only get at like Walmart or Target. So it's the same kind of deal. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you get the nothing ear too. Yeah. Cuz the nothing ear the first generation, those things were trash. But the nothing ear too, very good. Let's see. Oh, Tiger Direct. Oh man, yeah, Tiger Direct was yeah, that was really good. Back with Tiger Direct, it's like I think I went from Tiger Direct to like Newegg, and then after Newegg, I ended up going to like Amazon. But yeah, that's man, that takes me back, man. Circuit City's now housing, basically. Well, the one that I bought the subs from is now housing. Now there's another one that was located in Hayward, next to the old Toys R Us, which is also out of business. Um, I think it's like a Dee Dee's Discounts or something. Like it's some sort of a like clothing and like home goods type of store now. The actual Circuit City, the building is still there, but it's a different business inside of this like old Circuit City building. So yeah, it's a trip, man. It's a trip. Violet Skydiver, hey, what's up? What's up? Still need them three ANCs. I thought you already got them. Which, well, you know what, Lashawn, just hold off for a discount, bro. Hold on for a discount. They're worth it though. Like, believe you me, they're worth full price. But wait for a discount for real. Yo, Javier, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. 504 says, I have a pair of DT 770 Studios I bought from Guitar Center. They're the same as a DT 770 Pro. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised one bit, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, Price Watch. Used to always buy my computer stuff from there. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, Comp USA was another one. I remember going to Comp USA with my cousin. He wanted to get, I think he was getting like a new computer. And this is back in the day, man. Because I remember we went to Comp USA in, I think it was in Emeryville. But yeah, I mean, I'm talking about back in the days, man. Because it's, geez, I think I was still like high school age when we went there. So yeah, so we're talking like mid '90s. But yeah, crazy, crazy, man. It's a different world, man. To tell the truth, you still got a video from Blockbuster. Hey, listen, I probably do. I don't have any VHS tapes in this house, but I know I have a box full of VHS tapes and DVDs sitting in my storage unit. So, and odds are there probably will be some in there because I know for a fact that my wife and I think her sisters and stuff, they used to buy a lot of like physical media. They used to buy a lot of DVDs and a lot of actual VHS tapes, especially after a lot of those blockbusters, Hollywood Video, a lot of those video stores started going under. They started clearing out all of that, all of those videos, all that stock. So I wouldn't be surprised at how many people probably have physical media that belong to Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, or some rental place at some point in time. Like that to me doesn't, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. Not one bit. So yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that too many times. Yeah, that takes me back though. That's super throwback, man. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Hang on, hang on. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't realize that I had muted myself. What the heck? Sorry about that, guys. I appreciate that though. I appreciate you guys stepping in, and I also see that shout out to my homegirl Yucky Ham Sandwich for coming through and letting me know about the no sound. I appreciate that. It happens. Stuff happens, and then there's a delay. So yeah, but we got it. We got it. We got it fixed. See, there's like I said, there's a delay, so we'll get it right now. Give me just a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. Now that you guys can hear me, sorry about that. It happens. It happens. Oh man, that's my bad. That's my bad. Oh man, but I don't even know where I left off, man. Hopefully, I don't know if now you guys let me know. Did did you hear the story about how I got that first iPhone? Was that before or after I got cut off? You guys let me know because I can pick up from where I left off. Oh man, yeah, yeah. We're back in business. We're back in business. Yeah, man. And also good to see Yucky Ham Sandwich in the building. So this is the YouTuber that I was telling you about earlier. That I was when I was talking about YouTubers hitting milestones. This is the YouTuber I was telling you about. She just hit 1,000 subs yesterday. So huge shout out to her. So, but yeah, that's what I was talking about. Looking wasn't in the middle of a live review. Hey, absolutely, man. But that's like I said, this is why we're just chilling. Plus, I haven't got everything dialed in perfectly yet, so we're still getting there. Missed the iPhone story. Okay, all right, cool. So that's what we'll pick up then. So what Ivan was talking about was friend of the channel. His name is Jonathan Morrison. He has a channel called TLD Today, big YouTube tech channel. Um, and I was down in LA visiting for Vid Summit. And he had invited me, Viper, and a bunch of the other homies up to his studio to check out, like, here's what like real, pro YouTubers, like, here's how they operate, and he had a team and everything, and went up there and met up with him. Also got to meet with a good creator friend named JD, who now works for John Rettinger. But I digress. So we went up there and he actually gave me an iPhone XS. Like, I didn't even know why he gave it to me, but I guess he was just feeling generous and wanted me to try out iOS because I'd never owned an iPhone. Up until that point, I was on Samsung only, like Galaxy S3 all the way up to like the Galaxy S10. So, but yeah, so he ended up giving that to me, which is really cool. Like, dude is mad generous. Like, that's probably one of the most giving people that I've ever met as far as like YouTube is concerned. And he kind of like seeing what he was doing, seeing what other YouTubers are doing, and like giving back to the community was one of the reasons that it also like it inspired me a lot to like want to find ways to give back to the community when I can. But yeah, so that's how I ended up getting that first iPhone XS, and then after that, I've just been basically trading up ever since. So. But yeah, it was really cool, man. Like, I remember I got pretty emotional about it because it was just like, why would somebody just up and give me this like $1,100 phone, for free, for nothing? Like, he didn't even really know me like that. But dude was just mad cool, man. And so now usually when I would go down to LA, I try to make it a point to like stop by and visit him. And not that I was hoping to get free stuff out of him. But just to come through and just to say what's up and hang and, stuff like that. Even the last Vid Summit that I went to, which wasn't last year, but the year before, I think it was 21. Me and Viper, actually, we rolled out to his studio and met up with him and hung out. We broke bread, just hung out for a couple hours and had a meal together and stuff. So really good guy, man. Really good dude. So, and, but yeah, it's, really, really do appreciate people like him in the world, man. Let's see here. I forgot about that iPhone story. Yeah, man. It's a video on my channel that I think I unlisted, but the video does exist. I did make a video about it, and I actually included the footage because I think it was either my buddy Brandon, This Is Tech Today, or Viper actually recorded when it happened. So there's like a video, like you can actually see like a candid video of him actually handed it to me. So it was pretty cool. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. So if I got the iPhone, said, I ain't missing much. Yeah, but no, but ever since then, that iPhone, I've been dual wielding Android iOS ever since. And the other thing I'd mentioned while I was muted was like the reason for that, right? Which is compatibility testing. Now, it's still, I would say it's still just as important as it ever was, but I run into fewer and fewer instances of a set of earbuds or headphones that has like problems with one OS versus another. Like that rarely ever happens to me nowadays, which is pretty interesting. But I think that just has more to do with the fact that the technology has matured so much. But when we're talking about like 2018, 2019, when he gave me that phone, back then you would find that earbuds would have problems on one operating system or another sometimes. Either controls would be funky, sound would be really different, volume levels would be, so you'd find these weird bugs. But nowadays, even though I still test for compatibility, I rarely ever will find like something that's substantially different between the two. So, but we still got to do it. And this is why you'll also see a lot of other review channels that'll be kind of like me, where they'll also have, devices that test for Android, test for iOS, because you want to make sure that you're covering both. But yeah. I would have shed a tear too. Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, like a free iPhone, that's not nothing, man. I mean, that's somebody's handing you like $1,000 gift. It's, yeah. So, oh, I think Zach put yeah, for sure. Seen it through Viber, yeah. Yeah, man. So, and then the video they put it up on their, I think they put it up on their channels and stuff, but yeah, or probably social media as well. But then I also dropped a video about it myself. So, yeah. So I wanted to do that because I'm trying to remember where it was, but it's like, dude, this video is like, hold on, I gotta sort my own videos by oldest to see if I can find it, because we're going back years, dude. Where is it at? Let's see if it's still in here. I think this might be it. Maybe. Hang on, I'm gonna scroll through it real quick, and I want to double check if this is actually the video. I think it might be. I think it might actually be the video, but let's see. Yeah, it's. Oh man, it threw. I hate when that happens. I was trying to find the video, and then it threw me off. It might still actually be unlisted on the channel, but it would look something like this. Let's see. Well, that's the wrong one. Hang on, my bad. There we go. So it would be this video right here. So from Android to iOS, I switched from Android to iPhone XS 14-day review. So yeah, that would be that video. And that's from 4 years ago, man. Hold on, let's see. I can check the date on this video. Boom. October 30th, 2018. It's 5 years ago, man. Well, it'll be 5 years in a couple months, but still, man, that takes me back, dude. That is super throwback. Yeah, that takes me back, man. That's a long time. Yo, Mr. Man, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. It's great because they are more universal, but it's crazy that you can't update them on other brands. Yeah, I agree, man. Did you notice any latency difference between Android and iOS? Back in the days, we used to see noticeable latency differences on iOS especially, but a lot of that stuff has been resolved in the past couple of years. So yeah. Yeah, but be honest, you would have sold the iPhone and used the proceeds to buy a Pixel. Well, that was I don't know when the first time the Pixel got my attention was when the Pixel 3 came out. Like I was aware of the Pixel 2 and that the fact that they were having issues, but at the time it wasn't getting my attention. I think it was the 3 when it really started to get my attention. And then, but by the time that happened, when the 3A launched, that's when I got hit up by Team Pixel, and that's when I got on board. So yeah, what a trip though, man. Can you please repeat what you said about the FIO FW3, FW5? I can't answer your question because I have not tested them back to back. So that's what that is. Let's see. I should would have used that green for green. Hey, that's a fact, bro. Oh man, but yeah, no, that takes me back, man. That is, I swear, it feels like a lifetime ago, man. Like when I see videos of mine from 2017, 2018, 2019, like, yeah, I feel like I'm a completely different person, now versus then. It's like I'm looking at like when I watch one of those videos, it's gonna sound weird, but it's like I don't recognize that dude that made those videos. Like I'm like, because it doesn't even feel like me. Like it's like I don't who was that guy. It's very strange, man. It's very strange. So yeah, it's very strange. Oh man, but yeah, that's just how it is. So let's see. Okay, so here's a more intuitive question. How noticeably better is Status 3 than OnePlus Buds Pro 2 in sound? How would you describe the difference? Also, do you like Star Wars? That isn't an intuitive question, bro. That's literally 3 question marks. Like, come on, man, get it together. Come on, man. Is it noticeably better for the Status 3 versus OnePlus Buds Pro 2? Yes, it's noticeably better. Yes. Describe the difference. It's different tuning, so you would really have to listen to both to see what you prefer. The OnePlus are more bass heavy, I would say. Status have a bit more balance to them, but their EQ is a bit better and a little more responsive, in my opinion. And do I like Star Wars? Yeah, definitely do. Definitely do. Let's see. As a longtime Soundcore fan, I'm excited to see what they're bringing to be competition. When there's a between 3, Soundpeats Opera 5, they got to go triple setup. What's your thoughts? No, I don't think they have to really, because you can still do a lot with a single. So that's one thing that we have to remember is the fact that hardware isn't everything. It helps if it's tuned correctly, but you can do a lot with like a single dynamic also. So it's one of those things where I don't think they have to go triple, to be completely honest. They can if they want to, but I don't think they need to. So it just depends. It depends on what they bring to the table. It's going to be interesting though, because they definitely got to bring something to the table because the competition is catching up, man. I mean, one of the biggest differentiators right now for Soundcore over some of the other companies is the software integration. Like their app is still miles ahead of pretty much all their other competitors. And as far as like the cohesiveness of a product, the complete feature set, I think there's still some places that they can improve, which they are improving. Battery life, obviously, call quality. So those are some of the things where I think they really need to focus. And I've specifically said this. It's like, when they ask me like, oh, what kind of features would you like to see? And I'm like, listen, you guys are already throwing the kitchen sink at earbuds. So I want to see you guys stop trying to throw like gimmicky stuff, these weird gimmicky features at a set of earbuds. Like stop with that nonsense and double down on what they do and how you can improve what they do to make it better. Like the fundamentals, right? Make sure the connection is rock solid. Make sure the multipoint is rock solid. Make sure the call quality is improved. Make sure the battery life is improved. Make sure that they're comfortable. Like the things that are kind of getting left by the wayside. Like, oh, we got it good enough. Now let's focus on these other things. No. Now, instead of making these things good enough, let's take all the fundamentals up a notch. Let's make sure that everything is rock solid. And then if you want to add another feature, cool. But I just want to make sure that the fundamentals are in place, to make a great set of earbuds, great set of headphones. Build quality is another thing. So these are the kind of things. And this is not just talking about Soundcore, but literally everyone. Make sure we're improving those processes. Let's see. Salute said, do you keep up with sports in your spare time? If so, what sports teams do you go for? Not really. Not really, man. Back in the days, I used to watch a lot of Raiders football, but ever since they moved to Vegas, I kind of gave up on them. But also because content creation work really takes up most of my time. So I just when I was thinking about like what do I want to do, with like my spare time, sports just wasn't it. And that's not me to knock anybody else who's into it. Most of my friends are really heavy into sports. So I'm not knocking it. And like, if we get together or there's something going on, I'll gladly sit down and watch a game of baseball, basketball, football, whatever, and just hang out. I'll gladly do that. That's not even a big deal. Cause it's not like a matter like some people hate sports. I don't. It's that it's not high on my priority list anymore. The time, that I would spend watching a game, sometimes I'd rather spend it playing a video game or taking a nap or, working on another piece of content. So it's just about priority for me right now. And sports just isn't high up on my priority list right now. So it just is what it is. But yeah, for me, like I said, it used to be the Raiders. I mean, I'm still technically a Raiders fan, but that's kind of what killed my love for football in a sense. So I'll still watch games and stuff, especially like It's yeah, it's a very complicated thing. Basketball, we obviously watch the Warriors. We're in the Bay Area, so that's that's a no brainer there. Um, Baseball's never really been my thing. I don't like watching baseball on TV, but I've been to actual baseball games, and that's always a blast. So the experience is like 100% different. But yeah, so it just is what it is, man. Let's see here. Let's see. Well put. Hearing you say that, I agree 100% on all that. Hey, I appreciate that, man. You took the words right out of my mouth on what you want to see from Soundcore. Yeah, but like I said, man, it's not just for Soundcore; it's for everybody, man. Hey, Estebanito, it's not raining here, bro. We're just partly cloudy. I'm in the Bay Area, man. So SoCal's getting all the rain. As far as I know, it doesn't look like we're gonna get any of it, or if we do, we're supposed to get like some light showers. But it's far, bro. Like SoCal to where I'm at, that's a long drive, man. That's 300 and some odd miles. So yeah, we're talking 5 to 7 hour drive from here to LA. So that's a big difference as far as weather goes. But yeah. You said preach. People underestimate how great taking a nap can be. It really is, man. It really is. There's just some times where it's just like, you know what, man? I'd rather just not do any of that stuff and just go chill out for a while. Like for real. The favorite food for me is Mexican food 100%. Yeah, 100%, man. And I know it sounds biased considering but it just is, man. Like, tacos and burritos and that stuff. And it's also why I look the way that I look. But, it is what it is. It's especially here in Cali, especially here in the Bay Area, we have some of the best Mexican food on the face of the earth. Not to sound too biased, but we do. Um, and yeah, it's just amazing, man. So, but yeah, that's definitely how I roll with that for sure. Light shower, that's what you guys are getting? Yeah. I mean, because the only reason I'm even mentioning that is because when I saw the weather report this morning, they were like, oh, yeah, you guys might get some light showers, like I think Monday or Tuesday or something. But we also have like a heat wave coming in too. So it's like, yeah. My guess is, what we're going to get from the hurricane tropical storm is we're probably going to get a bunch of humidity up here that we don't normally get. So that's the downside. But it could be a lot worse. We could be getting a tropical storm and an earthquake at the same time, like they're getting in LA right now. So, what a combo! What a combo for a Sunday. Be chilling in LA, and you got this tropical storm, and you got a freaking earthquake. Like, come on, man! Would the OG Link Buds be obsolete by now? Well, OG Link Buds are those open ear donuts, and for some people they were excellent. For me, I didn't like them. I made that very, very clear in my video about those. Yeah, they just weren't for me, man. Yeah. I recognize the first one because we have Chipotle's in this area, but I don't know what Qdoba or Cafe Rio is. I don't think we have those in this area. So, and then as far as Chipotle goes, I've had it, but it's like if you're surrounded by amazing actual Mexican food restaurants and taquerias, why would I get Chipotle when I can have the real thing, right? So that's to me that's how I roll. Like if why would I get a burrito from Chipotle when I can get one from an actual like taco truck or a taqueria nearby? It's like yeah, it's to me it's like the equivalent of like, do I want McDonald's or do I want to get a real burger from an actual burger place? You know what I mean? Like to me that's the difference. Says you guys have Cafe Rio. You guys in the Midwest aren't so lucky. Yeah, I don't know. As far as if there's such a thing as Cafe Rio out here, I've never heard of it. Maybe it's just because I don't leave my house and I live under a rock. But yeah. Says yeah, I watched the Raiders and Niners back when I lived up in Napa. Still watching the Niners to this day, but I agree with what you said about the Raiders moving to Vegas. Yeah, it just it really put a bad a bad flavor in my mouth. You know what I mean? Because I remember when the Raiders came back. When they came back to the Bay Area, I went to, and I actually got to go to one of the games. That first season that they were back in the Coliseum, I went to the Raiders versus the Eagles game. We lost that game, I'm pretty sure, but still, that really kind of it really solidified it for me, and I was like, oh yeah, this is great. We got the team back, and it was awesome. I was a kid still, so that kind of stuck with us for years. When I married my wife, her and her family, hardcore Raider family, so it was very, very much the stars aligned. But yeah, but when they left, I kind of stopped watching. My wife was still watching. Like, that was the thing that we would do together. Is like, she would watch the Raiders games and stuff. And um, one of my guilty pleasures in life was listening to her watch football games because of her commentary, like her how excited she would get about it. She'd be yelling at the TV and just carrying on, and I freaking loved it, man. That's one of the things that I miss the most. But yeah, it was a really, really cool thing. But now I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not excited to watch football at this point. Yeah, because it's just not the same, man. It's just not the same. Not for me anymore. So yeah. You guys are lucky, just lucky Hillary didn't bring Bill with her. Come to think of it, maybe Bill was the earthquake. Hey, maybe, bro. Maybe. The Tucson has done. I totally agree. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, if I was in an area, like, because I get it, right? You can move into different areas in the Bay Area where there isn't a lot of Mexican food. Like where I'm at right here, like, let's say theoretically, like when I lived in Hayward, we were surrounded. If you live in San Francisco, you were surrounded by amazing Mexican food. If you're in San Jose, pretty much a lot of places in the Bay Area, Oakland, like wherever you go. But there are certain areas where there just isn't that much because the demographic of the area is different. So, like here where I live now, the neighborhood that I'm in is not heavily Latino. It leans more on Indians, like India, like from India, and Filipinos. So the food restaurants in this area are catering to that kind of demographic. So as far as like taco places, there aren't that many, but there's still some good ones. There just isn't as many as if I was living closer to the other places. But even so, even with that, the places that I found are actually pretty good. So it works out in my favor. Yeah. If you have great if you have great Mexican, you won't eat Chipotle. Yeah. Chipotle is like one of those things where if you're in a bind, for at least for me. Like, I'm not knocking anyone that eats there, works there, any of that stuff, because I can still eat it. It's still edible food. It's good, but it's just I don't know. For me, it just doesn't feel authentic. That's all. That's all. I promise you, I'm not trying to be gatekeeping or elitist or anything like that. But it's just one of those things. Like, if I can have the real deal, why am I going to go to that? That's all. Yeah. Raiders still based in Las Vegas. Yeah. They've been out there. They've been out there for a minute. They got that huge new stadium there. Yeah. Las Vegas before Raiders doesn't even sound right. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Yo, Buzz, good to see you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I mean, come on. You know what time it is, Kimmy. Yeah, man. That's like I said, that's one of the things I miss the most. That's why, like, football season coming up, and I'm just like, well, even last year, because she passed at the end of August and stuff. So like, I didn't watch any football, in the past year. Like, for the most part, I think. Oh no, sorry. Not that I didn't watch any football. I was invited by a couple of friends to watch a Super Bowl, so I went to their house and I watched the Super Bowl. I think that was the only football game I watched from the entire season last year. So, because it's just not the same, man. Like, if I don't know, it's just kind of tough to say because, football was a very like special experience with Paloma, and her not being here. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. So, to sit down and watch football by myself, I'm just I'm not about to do that. Yeah. It's just not me. At least not right now. At least not right now. But yeah. But that's what's going on, man. But yeah, so we got some new stuff. I'm gonna be closing this out here shortly, but I am already in the process, in the works of getting the new video together. Sadly, I'm not at liberty to say what it is. Probably half of you guys already know what it is anyway, but I cannot. I'm not I'm contractually obligated to where I can't say anything. So, but I am working on that video, so you will be seeing that video coming out quite soon. And I'm still putting the finishing touches on the script for the XM5 video. I know that video is stupidly late. Like, I already know that. but I know that a lot of you guys who really rock with me will still be looking forward to hearing my opinion about them, and I appreciate that. I really do. I really do, man. So, but yeah, yeah. So, but that's what we got going on. It's going to be grind time for me this week to get this stuff done. The week after next, um, which is basically next Sunday, which is, well, today's the 20th, so next Sunday's the 27th. I have a video coming out that week, which is the last week of August. But the last week of August, I'm actually taking that week off. Like I said before, that's the anniversary of my wife passing, so I'm just gonna make myself available, like for family and friends to just kind of hang out and stuff. So if you don't see me around much, that's what'll be going on that week. So I'm just letting you guys know what's going on. But aside from that, I hope everybody has an amazing, amazing rest of your week. Take care of each other. Be kind to people. You never know what kind of battles people are fighting internally. So do your best to just be kind to people around you, because you never know what they're going through. But yeah, aside from that, man, love you all. I appreciate every single one of you. And we'll chat soon. Peace.